Hi friends, this is the reading lesson for second grade. Please make sure you have your booklet open to page 10. You also need a highlighter and a pencil. Today we're going to read a story called Postcards from Alex. And if you look at the pictures, you can very quickly tell that this is a fiction story. It is technically called an animal fantasy story, but that just simply means that it's about animals and that it is fiction. We're going to read through this story, and you might notice that there's what looks like a postcard right here, and it's called Postcards from Alex. And if you flip to page 12 and 13, there's two more postcards. So this is kind of a different type of story. We're going to see what these postcards are all about. Are you ready to read? Let's get started.
Short Read 2. Remember to annotate as you read.
Postcards from Alex. Are you sure you want to leave the rainforest? Asked Juan. The Amazon is the greatest rainforest in the world. It's always damp from the rain and too warm, said Alex. But we have delicious insects here, cried Juan. I'll find tasty bugs to eat elsewhere, Alex said, and I'll send postcards to let you know where I am.
Okay, so let's stop there. We know that we have two armadillos here, and you can see those in the pictures right here. And they live in the what? The Amazon rainforest. Good. So we should probably start by highlighting that. So we'll highlight, whoops. The Amazon, and we'll just keep highlighting, is the greatest rainforest in the world. Okay. And so these armadillos live in the rainforest, but Alex isn't happy. And so what is he doing? He's going to leave, right? And he says, I'll send postcards to let you know where I am. So let's go ahead and highlight that. And that way we can keep track of where he's going. Okay, we're going to read the first postcard, and then I'm going to have you see if you can highlight what is important in this postcard. So let's read it first.
Dear Juan, I am in Chile. A llama named Larry gave me a ride up a mountain. There's grass for me to burrow in, and the bugs are tasty. But it's too cold here. Larry's fur coat keeps him warm, but I'm freezing. This is not a good home for me. I'm leaving. Your chilly pal, Alex.
Okay, so we learned that Alex went to Chile and he finds out some information about what it's like living in Chile. He realizes it's not for him. I want you to pause the video and I want you to highlight why this is not a good place for him. Okay, so he says that it is too cold here. I'm freezing, right? He did find food though, and he found a place to live. So he says there's grass for me to burrow in, and the bugs are tasty, but it's just too cold. So now what? He's leaving. Let's see where he goes next.
Dear Juan, here I am in the city. A mouse named Miguel showed me his favorite places to eat. He likes garbage, but I've found some fleas and spiders. The problem is, there's nowhere for me to sleep because I can't dig a burrow. Even my big claws can't break these sidewalks. Goodbye, city. Your tired friend, Alex.
Okay, so now he visits a city. He finds some good things about this place, but he also realizes it's not the right place for him. So I want you to highlight what he finds that is good for him and then highlight the reason why he's leaving. Pause the video. So it says that he found some fleas and spiders to eat. That's good, right? You need food to survive. But there's nowhere for me to sleep because I can't dig a burrow. If you highlighted something different than that, don't worry about it. If you highlighted more, that's fine. If you didn't highlight what I highlighted, please make sure you highlight that. All right, let's read the last postcard from Alex.
Dear Juan, I swam across a river yesterday. No problem. I did my doggy paddle and walked on the bottom. Now I'm back on land in the desert. It's so hot and dry, I can't find a drop of water. There isn't even an ant to eat. The rainforest is best for me. I'm coming home. Alex.
All right, so the last place he visits is the desert. And we know probably a little bit about the desert because we sort of live in one. Um, but it says that the weather is too what? So hot and dry, right? And what can't he find? Pause the video and highlight what can't he find. All right. He can't find a drop of water. There isn't even an ant to eat. So no water, no food. Can he live there? No. So what does he decide in the end? He's coming home. The rainforest is the best place for me. Okay, we're going to write a little summary of what happened. So get your pencils ready. We're going to write our first story event on page 10. So we'll write story event 1. So we learned that Alex, what? Look back at your highlights. What is Alex doing? He wants to leave the rainforest because why? It's too damp and too warm. You need to pause the video to continue writing that. Please do. All right. So first, he goes to Chile. So we'll write story event 2. Alex visits a mountain in Chile. But what's wrong with Chile? It's too cold. Good. You need to pause the video. Go ahead and pause it to finish that story event. Story event 3, after Chile, where does he go? Alex visits a city, but even though he finds the food, what doesn't he have there? A good place to sleep, right? but he can't burrow in the sidewalks. Hmm. You need to pause the video to finish writing that. Go ahead. And our last, whoops, story event. Alex visits a what? Desert, but it is too hot and dry. So after he visits this desert, what does he decide? I want you to write your own sentence to finish this story event. Pause the video, write what does Alex decide? He decides that the rainforest, oops, is the best home for him. Now, you don't have to write that exactly, but you need to say something about him realizing that the rainforest is the best place for him. All right. Great job today, friends. We'll see you later.